Hello, guys. Welcome to a new series that we're starting here. Washington Wizards, my NBA series. Now, I'm gonna run it like if I'm the GM, but I'm not gonna be using my GM just because that mode completely sucks to use and it's not fun at all. So, I'm gonna call it my GM, but I'm just gonna call it the Wizard series because honestly, there's a lot to talk about, and I just want to make a realistic long rebuild of this team, and we're gonna play as many games as possible, and we're just gonna jump right into the team. It's really interesting what they decided to do this year as they traded for AD and Trey Young, and then they have their young players with Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, Bilal, Will Riley's. I I have not seen like any Wizards games, but I have seen some highlights, so I know like Alex Sarr is doing pretty good. I remember watching the game when Trey Young finally came back from his injury, and we turned off injuries, so we do have Anthony Davis and Trey playing. The only thing is how long for how long, because I don't think their fit is the best for the team, and maybe not so much Trey Young. I think maybe there's a fit for him. Anthony Davis, I'm sorry, but assigning you to the trade block, and I don't think there's any like morale effects. But I just want to see what AD can get us on the market, and honestly, that's what we're gonna do in this video. I have been played NBA 2K in a long minute, so might not be the best offers, but I just want to see what he could get for us. So here we have Ja and Ty Jerome, Tyler Hero, Lamelo, Kyrie. Now I really want to focus on getting younger, so a lot of these trades are for like people that are basically the same age as AD. So would it be that big of a improvement? And actually, before we get into making like any big trades, let's just go fully into the team because there's still like some young players like Trey Johnson as well, Leaky Black, and then some players that surprisingly done well. Like I've seen that Justin Champagnie has been having a pretty good year, and it's really weird that D'Lo is on this team too, and he barely has been playing that much. I'm not mistaken, which makes sense as they've been giving most of their minutes to younger players. And there's Leaky Black. Actually, he's not as young as I thought he was. He's already 26, so maybe not keeping him for too long. But Sharif Cooper aren't really the young players I want to be focused on for like two-way contracts. And as I play more and more games, I want to see if we can move towards like 18, 19, 20-year olds so that we can at least develop them. And I'm pretty sure a player like Sharif Cooper has probably already hit their um, what's it called, like their peak, and I don't see him sticking around for too long on the team as well. So, like I said, most of the players are here and there about like if they're gonna stay, but I do still want to have like that veteran presence. Don't want to completely get rid of everyone that's a veteran on the team. So, like I said, first thing I wanted to see is AD, what he can get for us, and that picture of Jimmy Butler is always so funny. The only team that I feel I saw was like this trade for Zion, but I mean Zion's 25 and he's never really like fully peaked in the again like two-time All-Star. I mean, it's some may say his best year was his rookie year, or like I think it was his second year. Um, yeah, his second year, and it was when he averaged 27, which looking back is just crazy to think about because it's really sad how far he's fallen from that hype when he first got into the league. And like I said, like most of the trades aren't that interesting. I mean, like most of the players same age. I mean, the Pistons, but I mean Ron Holland, he's 878, so we're not getting the same value back. So my thing is we play some games with AD. We keep the team for a while. Not gonna make any big changes for now. I just focus on the team development and seeing where that goes. So here we are looking at our staff. So head coach Brian Keefe, he's been doing pretty decent for the Wizards in real life. So like they have a development plan with like everyone that's on the team. So I'm gonna keep that. I was only gonna look at our head scout and our team doctor just to make sure that that's fine. And I'm fine with the head scout. I don't want to waste too much money either. Want to make it realistic. Don't want to make crazy changes right away. And sports, the team doctor is a little low. The only reason I want to focus on this too is the biggest thing with, I mean, our best player is health. Health wise, is AD does not stay on the court for much long period of time, and like he might have a good three, maybe a 10 game stretch where play him good. I don't even know we signed the same guy probably because I just noticed it's the same amount of stars. Whatever, we'll keep it like that. Just gonna look at the game plan so we can look. Don't have much to like change. I want to leave it as is. There we have Jaden Hardy starting at 2, Anthony Davis. And the one thing I was interested in is making some position changes here and there because, I mean, having Keyshawn George coming off the bench isn't too bad of a thing because, I mean, that's someone that is at least able to score because after that, I mean, we do have Trey Johnson, who's a pretty good scorer. Carlton Carrington, pretty decent as well. So actually, not thinking about it, I'm not too scared about how our bench is going to look because I feel like I'm pretty confident on what we can do off the bench and then giving Trey 30 minutes. The other thing that I wanted to do is actually bring AD's minutes a little bit down and a little bit strategic in the way of let's see if he gets frustrated and maybe he doesn't want to be here for too long. And who knows, maybe he shares that frustration and we have to trade him. And at that point, like if we have to, we'll trade him. For now, we'll keep him starting, but playing less minutes to see how that works out for us. And then our first game is going to be against Milwaukee. No, first game is not going to be this video. It is going to be in the next video, but we're going to end this just by looking at what the matchup does look like. So Trey lining it up with Ryan Hollins. The Bucks aren't that good either, so it's a good, I feel like, fair matchup. And the only reason I say that, I mean, they do have the best player in the game, not in the game, but in this game, and Giannis. So Giannis is gonna give AD a tough matchup, but same goes for Giannis. Hopefully, AD can score. Maybe if we get some switches, AD can get on Bobby Portis, but Bobby Portis is still a pretty good big. And then Kyle Kuzma and Gary Harris, I'm not too worried about. So I'm pretty excited for this game. I feel like we have a good chance to take our season with a good start and have a 1-0 start in the next video. But this was just a quick little recap of what this series is going to be and just breaking down our roster. Maybe we make some changes. If we make some trades, they'll for sure be in the next video. But for now, it's looking like it'll just be game number 1 of the season. I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.